Children are the future of the nation, and children are the goal of life. And today, we will use children for what they are intended to be used for.
Insane credit debt and to kill all of the enemies in a single wipe. Welcome back to Dungeon Clawler, and today we are playing as Nanny Fran again, who starts with one kiddo, but we also have her paw twice, which means we have 3 kiddos for 1 turn. And that was it then. They kinda just vanish in YouTube turns. We also have a Harpoon claw. That means if I pick something out, like the double dagger here. Okay, watch this. Watch this. Yep, do you see the double dagger? Perfect, X, perfect. Yeah, but did you see that though? Wasn't that insane? So, what we want to do is, after the very first fight, we want to get the credit card. If I do not get the credit card, womp womp, I have to restart and just hope that eventually I get it. Oh my god, the double dagger. Sounds like a burger, right? I want that so. Okay, yeah, okay. Because we also need money. First of all, let's just see if after this fight we get the credit card, because this would still work, because we actually need some money to upgrade the credit card, right? So even if we get it, we need to wait for a little bit. Oh, do you understand how insane this would be? No! Wait, I have money. Okay, mini fridge. I don't really need that, no. Recycle bin, that would also be insane. Like, do you understand multiplying this damage by some... Oh my god, no! Ooh, 9! It's okay, Dex. Don't go crazy, it's fine. But I could... No, I can't. So, the credit card attacks the first enemy for 1 damage, spends 5 coins, and permanently increases its damage by 2. Now, what's broken about this is our kiddos will also stack up the damage of the card because they reuse whatever we used as an additional trigger. So, they don't copy it necessarily, but it's like an additional trigger on the weapon. But I would say for now we'll just take it and talk about the finicky stuff later on. Because what we have to do first is we have to upgrade it. Because otherwise we just don't have any money anymore. And that was it. Good game, you know? Because we want to have the better scaling. We don't want to have this little bit here. It's like wow, what? Okay, I kind of hope this is enough. Because if not, I have a problem. Come on, kiddos. No, well, it's fine. We don't take a hit, you know, we... we use our child as meat shield there. But it's fine because it's for the future. Ooh. Why do I get so many insane things? Can I use this? Yeah, we need gold. We need something that makes us a lot of gold. And we don't want to get anything else. This might actually be the worst start I've ever had. Wow. There is nothing in there that is good. Also useless, but at least it's limited, but unique, so I'll take that. Okay, it's fine. Now here's the thing. Because we do this broken thing that we are doing, technically speaking, we don't really need anything. Like, there are some things, some shenanigans, how we can further increase the uses of the credit card, but once we get to the point where we one-shot the enemies, it doesn't matter if we trigger it 10 times or 3 times, as long as it's enough attacks per enemy, right? So I will go for the coin token, that we get some money, and this is literally just until the next anvil, in hopes that we get a piggy bank, because here is the anvil. That means I need to get this in the boss fight. Do I just want to... Yeah, let's just go for the boss fight first and see what happens. Okay, we have a double attack over here. That is beautiful. Now, the boss fight will be hard because we can't use the only thing we got. Okay. Well then, that is nice. Yeah, but we can't use the credit card for a very specific reason. And maybe I will just mention it now. Unless it was changed, the way the credit card works is you can go in debt. You lose the money beyond 0, which is good because it means you can keep scaling, but the moment I start using the credit card, we pretty much don't get any money anymore. That was just it. You have to be kidding me. This is like the perfect thing ever. Blacksmith coupon. Because now it doesn't matter. Like, I can just upgrade it. I mean, I will still take the... Well, I don't need healing though, so it's like, yeah, let's just take the money instead. And these coupons are incredibly important because if we want to upgrade anything that we ever get, we can only do this with the coupon. So before we would pay 5 coins for a permanent 2 damage increase, but now it's 4 coins for 4 permanent damage. Now the coins don't matter, right? If we go infinitely negative, then it doesn't really matter how much negative. However, it means we doubled the scaling, and we'll also go for Kiddo, because the moment we run out of Kiddos, we have to reproduce them. So yeah, that's good. Sadly, we were missing just 4 money. I can already remove something. Yeah, this is 10. Let's get rid of you, because we don't want to have anything damaging. And now, let the craziness start, because now, take a look at our gold. Take a look at the damage. It deals right now 4 damage, right? No, 1 damage, sorry. 1 damage. Okay, the harpoon may sometimes be difficult. So, yeah, this is what it feels like having children, you know? Now, in the past, we did this with the syringe, and it's exactly the same stuff, but do you see permanent there? No. Now take a look at this. 33 damage. We were at 1 damage before this fight. Now we're at 33 damage. Skip. And the insanity about this is because we already start with so many kiddos, we don't even have to be concerned about anything else. Like, I want to have these ones here as a backup, but we don't really need it, and suddenly we one-shot every single enemy. And we don't even want to pick up anything, really, unless it's super duper good. Right? Because, like, what do we do with something that we pick up? I can't get rid of it until we get a shredder coupon. And yeah, we just don't do anything. Okay, the boss fight may be a little bit difficult. I haven't considered that. Because we only have 1 turn to kill the boss. And now, can you just like, come on. Come on, guys. Come on. Gold? Do you want to also get in here into the action? Come on. No! Yes! Good enough. I think the dude is actually better than the chest. Double harpoon? So the issue right now is I needed to get 2 lucky paws to get 2 additional kiddos, and we can't waste time on just picking something out, because otherwise I would have loved to have double harpoon, because if we ever don't kill the enemies, then we can just pick out another harpoon, and on the next turn we have a double harpoon, right? That would be insane. Now, do I really want to have this? Because this may lay on top of the credit card, and that would be horrible. Honestly, I'm split whether this makes sense or not, but I think it may mess us over more than it will help us, so we'll skip that. Okay. How much damage? 49. So, just for you to understand, if I pick this out with the harpoon, we have a double trigger with our main character, and every trigger we have also triggers our kiddos. So it's not a double trigger, it's an 8 times trigger. Watch this. Yep. And we still had a lot of chews left. I can't roll. Oh no. So I kind of would love to go for the increase your maximum health by 20. But I think we will one-shot the enemies either way. And if not, we have other problems. But the bonus 1 strength also doesn't do anything. Yeah, I will just go for the max HP. No. It sounds ridiculous with the kiddos to not go for the strength, but think about it. Most fights are done in a singular hit per enemy, so getting +3 strength really doesn't matter. And if our credit card is not enough, the 1 bonus strength will not do it. We have 3 upgrades. Okay, what are you? No. This is the actual penalty of having kiddos. I can't have fun anymore. Can I just one? Come on, just one. Just a free one. No, we can still upgrade those. No, cool. Hey, a perk! Okay, please, I need a shredder coupon. I'm just waiting for the day where the card is covered by something and it's like, yeah, GG, you lost. So, yeah, 73 damage, by the way. Wait. I can go positive with my money. No, I can do that. I believe in myself. It's only 2 to 5 gold, but we can upgrade it for free. That is 4 to 10 gold, I believe. Deals 1 damage to random enemy each time an item is added to the machine after the first turn. Hoarder. I mean, I'll just go for Hoarder for the future, but I don't think we'll need either of those. But yeah, now what I can do is, the credit card is free. And it will one-shot all of the enemies. So we can just go for the piggy bank. We get a humongous amount of gold. We actually almost went positive with that. What? Okay. And now we go for the credit card to kill the enemies. Perfect. We sadly don't need a second one. In theory, it's not bad to build up multiple of those, right? In case one is not enough, but what will happen is, right now we kill the enemies with one credit card, and the moment we need more of them, the other one has like 5 damage, right? Because I'm not gonna go with like, oh, we build up this credit card, and then we build up the other credit card, and blah, 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 blah. So here's the problem. I can't really think of something that would be insanely useful for us. The only thing I can think of is the glass cleaner that can multi-trigger class things. So we would use alchemy to turn over our credit card to get 1 extra use out of it. But even that is not even that useful, right? Because we just one-shot the enemies either way. You know what would be really cool? If the game would actually allow you to click on a button here that shows you all of the items associated with this. I think I'll just go for money again. It's like whatever, you know. It doesn't really matter because I don't even think there is something we need. We could have went for the dodge token that we have a dodge. But the moment the IRS catches up with us, it's just GG. It's game over. We are positive. Did we just get 18 gold out of that? Wait, that is an insane high roll. The highest is 20. So 18 is ridiculous. Now, this is a boss, so I will not mess around. I can mess around. But the problem is, how do we get the piggy, you know? Yes, we got the piggy. Okay, well, that was a bunch of money. I like it. And now we just have to get the credit card. And because we already, like, we still attack 4 times with it. Keep that in mind. So the boss is just dead. That was it. 109. I mean, that would help me with our credit card debt, right? Yeah, sure, let's do that. That's good. Ooh, we can delete over here. Let's first upgrade. I only want to upgrade this either way. So let's delete now. 1, 2, 3. Sadly, that was it. But yeah, this is one way. And the moment we are kind of done with this, we will just delete the piggy bank. And that was it. We don't need more. So we will just easily one-shot them either way. So let's go for the piggy bank, but upgrade it. Look at the money. Oh my god, I'm rich. So I was scared we go into debt here because of our kids, but yeah, now we just use them to make a ton of money. I like it. 1 roll of luck? No? Oh, it's you again. Wait a second, you could give me the glass cleaner, right? Come over. I'm a friend. I'm a friend. Oh, you fooled me! Did you see how he went over and then he was like, juke? Maybe this. Nope, never mind. It just fell over. Okay, at least we got 2 of them, but they will be useless. Yeah, I told you. And Gold Dagger, we don't need that. We have infinite damage scaling with the credit card, right? And also, I like to have these theme things where we just take a look at something and see how well it works. So going for something else just because it may be better at one point doesn't really make sense. But obviously, we could earn a ridiculous amount of money. There's our dodge. But do I actually care? Because I have my children to... save me, you know? They can take 3 hits, you know? Like, I'm kind of fine with that. Ooh! Golden armor. Ghostly connection, but you're not a unique. That is very good, because they changed it at one point. They changed it to unique, which was like, okay, now it's totally useless. Sure, it's great if you can still one-shot the enemies, but if you can one-shot the enemies, then it doesn't matter that it's a unique. If you can't one-shot the enemies, however, it's just game over. Money, money, money. 147 to 208. I can't wait to get rid of all of the things. And honestly, the next time we have a shredder, I will just probably get rid of everything. Because we don't need it. Even more money. No. We need the rerolls. We need the shredder coupon. I didn't even know that's a thing. Gain 5 block. Oh yeah, we saw it the last time. That doesn't matter though, because our children are our block. You know? Shredder coupon. Well, do I need anything else? No, right? Like, we have 3 upgrades. We have 3 shredder. I need alchemy? Well, okay. Cool. So, you're now glass. Welcome to the team. You're also glass. Perfect. And now it's shredder time. Even the piggy bank, because we don't want anything in the way that, like, it can ever get messed up. I can't even upgrade something. Well, that's good. It's a good problem to have if you're just too strong, so now... What happens if you go negative? It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure there will be not a single problem. Alchemist coupon. Okay, blacksmith is also fine in case I ever need 2 of them. Alchemist coupon. Come on. I don't really crit, but this would be a nice way to bump up our crit damage. It also takes it out of the way, and most likely I don't need 2 of the coupons at once, right? Because it's so rare that I find something we actually need. So now we are up to 177 damage. The biggest issue is actually I may just miss this, but what we want is when you pick out a single item, you get a bonus attack, and the other one is when the first item that you pick out money, 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 money. I'm telling you, I'm so close to the jackpot. I will get the payout here with a ridiculous amount of HP then. A perk? Cat ears. A cat suit for the maid. Retain up to 1 dodge. Well, if you think about it, technically speaking, our children, they count as a dodge. Because we dodged a hit on us by using the face of our children, right? So this should retain our children. Well, that was it. So what did we get? No, guys. And the 20 ladies. This was worth it, okay? It's just like 55 gold. That's... or 60 gold. It's totally worth it. Can we one-shot the dude? 193 times 8. Of course. Dude, we will be able to one-shot so many enemies for such a long time. I wonder when we've hit like the first issue where we can't do it anymore. Well, now we got a bonus attack, and keep in mind, if we get a bonus attack, all of our kiddos gain a bonus attack. So this is not +1 attack, okay? Fishy, 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 fishy. Ich hab Futter. Nein. Ah, I should have known when I used German he will come. Ah. Well, honestly, I don't hate it. I'll take it. It's... Look. Don't judge me. I'm doing this for our future and the future of our children's. I'm hard at work here. Hardest worker of life. Hardest worker of everything. Dad #1. Let's go. Oh my god, yes. This can never go wrong. I mean, I think we actually made money, you know. This was totally worth it. Definitely. Okay, so... yeah. 209 damage. It's 1 credit card. Like, we're on floor 16. Just, how long will this last, by the way? Applies 1 random buff to yourself. I know I shouldn't do this, but I really kind of want to see what happens. Like, oh wow, the reroll coupon, we need that. I really want to see that with so many children, right? Like, you also want to see that with so many children. Okay, well, I mean, listen, who needs to do anything? The game just gives all to me. Have you noticed this in the entire run? I was talking about the blacksmith coupon. First thing in the slots, blacksmith coupon. I was talking about the shredder coupon. Got the shredder coupon instantly. Now I'm saying, hey, reroll coupon, there it is. And the alchemy coupon, same story. I mean, what is the worst thing that could happen, right? Let's just try it out. Yeah. The kiddos have their own things? I thought this all goes to me. Wait, that's insane, because that's actually so good. Well, kind of, they disappear, so that's not so great. But the insanity is, I don't really get poisoned a lot. I just poison I mean, the children poison themselves, you know. What do you do? Increase hitting crit chance by 1% for 1 turn. Wow. Don't be too generous, please. What isn't it? Somehow, this sucks. It's totally useless. Yeah. Right, it's like, okay. Shovel? Is that something... I have to be so careful with my money. Is this good? No, I don't think so. Wait. But that's... Is there a circumstance where I want to have a fan? Dex, you shouldn't do this, man. I mean... Huh. But this will just mess me over, right? It's okay. Just because I'm gambling away your life doesn't mean that I don't love you. Okay? It's okay. I'll make our money back. Do you see that? Look at the money. Now look at the money. I want to see 10 and 9. 6 and... Okay, well, that's, you know, slightly above average. That's, So, do we just do this? We still had 2 charges left. This is insane. Wait, does this actually work? Because we would get... well, but we don't really care about money. It doesn't do anything for us. Reroll coupon, amazing. We need to build that up before it's too late. I guess we will just upgrade stuff. For funsies, right? Yeah, let's do that. So we can upgrade the fan to be stronger. We could also go for the cookie dough. 2 random buffs. Can I still go for the fan? I should have went for the fan first. Yeah, I could have went for the fan first. No, that's fine. Wait, we can do it again. Okay, let's do it again. I like that. So let's check out what happens with the cookie. 2 buffs to ourselves times 3 times 4 then again. Jesus Christ. Okay, one thing we kind of have to do one day is exactly this, because this run is not meant for this. Like, I'm just messing around, but like, doesn't this look amazing? I'm not even sure if it's good, because it splits them all up. Like, we don't have this on one singular character. It's just like on 4 different characters, and they will just disappear either way. But it's kind of ridiculous, isn't it? Anvil, fan. I don't like this, by the way. Like, I think this is a horrible idea, but let's try it out. So let's do this again, because I just want to see if there's something insane in there that I'm missing that will help me out a lot. We do have a lot of reflects. Wait, that's good. Like, even though they will disappear, it also does mean we reflect back the damage. That is a lot of money. But who needs money when you have infinite money, right? Yeah. I so shouldn't do this. We want to have as many fights as possible, because that means we can scale up our credit card. The cookie, I'll get rid of it again. Okay, it was a fun idea, but it doesn't really do anything. Like, giving our children random things is like a waste of money, right? Who needs gifts? We don't need... I mean, no, but that's useless. Do I need another whistle? Not really, because the way we want to use it is we pick out 1 whistle, and this will get tripled if it's the first item used and a single item. So having 2 kiddos is already more than enough. Oh, what? Did I just do a triple chest? It doesn't matter at all, but did I just do a triple chest? Huh? That's insane. Okay. Please don't mess this up for me. Hey. There we go. Why did I even take them? I'm sorry, it's so bad. Did I take a perk for them? What did I... No, I took money. What? Okay, sure, let's do it. I'm gonna get divorced. You know what? It doesn't even matter. Like, we don't need the money. We won't be positive either way. So, can we please not mess this up? Can my actions please not mess this up? Oh my god. Okay, well, that was easy. Let's continue in endless mode. Did we, like, okay, like, I'm sorry, but even if I scripted this run, I don't think I could have made it any better without it being too obvious. You know, getting it, like, every single first try. That is ridiculous. So, what is our damage now that we beat the boss? 337. Okay, this is not a nightmare scenario that I really didn't want to have. But, if I manage to pick out the credit card, take a look at this. Because this will be a beast. So, this is not a 3 times. This is a 4 times credit card use. Times 4 at maximum is 16 triggers, each increasing its damage. Now, because we can't trigger all of them, right? We don't get the bonus damage, but keep in mind... Once we face an enemy that is so strong they survive this, but then I should go for a second credit card, right? Okay, I just thought about it for a while, and the conclusion I came up with is the only reason why a second credit card would be good is if I actually build it up right, but then it will kill enemies and take away from our main credit card, and making this card weaker for the sake of having a second one is, I don't think, good. Let's just roll. Yeah, no glass fan. No, what is it called? I'm so stuck with the fan now that I forgot its name. The glass cleaner, yeah, that's what we need. Glass cleaner, yeah, maybe scripted. Ah, that would have been too cool. Okay. That is 2 free perks, I'll take that. You know, I would have loved to have 3. There's a slight chance, a teeny tiny chance I can get 3. It will be painful though, but I don't take the damage, you know. I love you, waifu. It's all good, don't worry about it. Okay. Dex, you have trained for this your entire life. You have to bump into the wall that it swings over, but it's a really hard grab. Oh my god, Dex, you're amazing. That is incredible. Woo. Okay, magnetism, totally useless. Alchemist support, kind of fine. Totally useless, because we will never have less than 30% HP, because we have a certain meat shield in front of us, you know. But It's out of the way. I don't think it can appear anymore, right? Yeah. Okay, fans, hey. It was just too easy for me, you know? I needed to, like... Oh, no. A bump in challenge. You... No! How did you even kill that? Everyone had dodge. Okay. Here's the plan. So now I have 14 poison. Oh, that's horrible. We have to skip the turn because otherwise I reflect the credit card damage on me. Totally fine. Totally fine and calculated. I need to get rid of the fans. Like immediately. I could have lost him. Oh no. Yeah, honestly, you know what? I'll just skip. It's like, it's whatever. Get an additional claw to collect items in granny rooms. Doesn't really matter, but it's limited to 2. So the moment we finish that, you know, it's gone. Okay, guys, chill. Chill. You're creating a tornado. Just don't throw something in, because otherwise the first item you... Well, it doesn't matter. Like, we have enough damage. How much damage do we have? 361. Can we just... Like, please? Okay. Okay. Ooh. That... Why did we crit so much? Did we have less than 30% HP? I will take that because, well... For the glass cleaner, it's kind of nice, but I will never throw that in. But it's still out of the way, and I can't even think of something that would be super duper useful for us. Oh, the shredder. Okay, let's get rid of the past mistakes, you know. So you. Good. It was fun. I laughed a lot. But it was a horrible idea. Should have never done that. I mean, okay, I wouldn't say I should have never done it. It was funny. But I should never do it again. One shot. So I would say at this point we can also skip a little bit more forward, right? We don't have to see every single fight. Kind of wish there was a way to just permanently show you how much damage we have. But we are now going into negative money territory. And it looks like we actually don't lose HP. You know, because we have... I can't play. Because we have negative money, I had a fear that maybe our gold armor here, this one, will subtract HP and will take us down to 0 and we just instantly lose after a fight. But luckily that's not the case. Oh no, what a dangerous boss. What could I ever do about that, huh? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe 16 attacks. That was like 4 attacks, by the way. Contagious Venom also... Do you... What do you do? I want to check that out. If we gain money based on the negative value, or if we lose more money, or if it does nothing because it just says you're not positive, so I can't do anything. There's the final shredder. The cookies were nice, but honestly they don't do anything. Now we have the perfect build. Honestly, I can also... No, I can't. Okay, but next time I will also get rid of one of the kiddos, maybe. Well, I don't need it that extreme. Yeah, this is fine. So currently we deal 425 damage. So what happens though? Minus 26. And this is minus 12? Right? Because I used it 3 times. Wait, so I got no money for winning the fight? Oh, we got plus 5. You see that we have 5 minus 4 gold triggers. The first one is ours when we do the attack. The next 3 ones are from the children, even though the enemies were already dead. So even if there's just 1 enemy, we would get 4 damage increases on the credit card just with that. But then there's another interesting minus 4, and either this is the minus bonus gold, but that doesn't add up with the numbers that it has. So it would mean this is another credit card trigger, and I assume the logic is because our first attack didn't kill the enemies, it queued up a second attack, which then scaled up our credit card 5 times instead of an expected 3 times, because there are only 3 enemies and they instantly die. We learned this guy listens to German, so... Komm rüber. Nein! Scheiße! Mann! Dex, you need to be ready, you can't just speak and wait, you need to be ready. You've already figured out how he works. Oh, okay. Well, that sucks a little bit. But maybe I can dig this out. Yeah, I definitely can. So I want to remove the top cover here. I don't really want to push it down because otherwise this other stuff falls on top of it. Nice. That was really good. And 2 perks in this is honestly really good. I would consider that probably above average because depending on how they land, you may just get one of them. But if you kind of know how to dig them out, it's fine. Each attack applies frost and increases the magnet range. Wow, that's cool. It's like, how many of them do I have now? 2. Ah, let's skip that. I could have taken the healing, but we heal after the boss either way. And we don't need the money because it doesn't matter. Ah, one-shot attack. 473 damage now. So what do I need now? Like, what is good? Yeah, I don't even know what's good. Another shredder coupon? Yeah, that could be nice if I do something silly again that I can get rid of it. We will... No, I didn't want to get rid of anything. Well, 1 kiddo. Yeah, I'll get rid of 1 kiddo. It's okay. Sometimes you have to sacrifice your children for the greater good. And in this case, the greater good is me. Bam. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Glass cleaner. Now I kind of want to have 1 fan again. Like, not 3. Why did I get rid of all of them? Because we want to push around the glass. There's an alternative. No, there's no alternative. Because the alternative would be a magnet, but then I would need to turn everything metallic, and that would mean we can't use the glass cleaner, you know, because it's no longer glass. 2.16k HP. Yeah, I'm sorry, but we still just need like 4 attacks for that. And we have 16 attacks, and that's not even considering crits that we just saw there. Another shredder is really not needed. Deflation is kind of funny. But I think we have a bigger problem if we get to that point. Lucky we'll just do that, because it can never appear again. Which also makes the perk machines a little bit better. I guess not really. I guess yeah, because something else will be in there. And that could be something really good. And also, quick nuke. You kind of suck. I don't know how to fix that. I mean, I definitely need a fan. What do we have now? Something great. Another shredder attack. Don't go in, please. Like, you lay perfect to fall. Yeah, of course. I don't need that many shredder coupons and money. Are you kidding me? Wait. Wait. Infinite amounts of times you can have this? 20% bonus damage? So you want to say we don't just have a flat scaling? Wait, I need to see that. Okay, so our attack will be the lowest, right? Okay, I didn't expect the numbers to just all jump up, but I believe we did like 530 damage, and this one was 600 something, and this was a crit. 3.2 kh. Okay, honestly, that's kind of fast scaling. We also just bumped up our scaling by 15%, I believe, right? Like 3 times 20%, 1 times 0%, that should average to 15%. So, yeah, but that's not a lot. Like, I need to get a lot more of them to make this work. Which means I always max roll, and then I take something that is limited, like you. Why did I get the glass cleaner? Like, what is the purpose of this? It just doesn't do anything. It's like... I don't know. Are you actually kidding me? How tiny is your radius? Look at this. But this is... Is this plastic or glass? Am I stupid? It's glass, right? Yeah, this is plastic. The recycle bag. Wait, how tiny is your range? That's insane. I mean, look, it's not that useful. If you think about it, we already trigger it 4 times. So having a 5th trigger only takes it from 16 attacks to 20, which is like, yeah, it's a nice bonus, but you know, it doesn't really do a lot. But it would still be nice just for the super strong bosses that we can maybe get it like just go 1 to 2 floors higher. Because the moment the enemies start out scaling us, we are done. Like, do you see this jump from 3.2k to 5.8k? Now imagine this is not this amount, but instead it's like 20,000 to 32,000. That's a huge jump that we can't deal with. I don't like any of these. Even the dodge is not that useful. Bargain is limited, you know, so we'll take it. There is another perk. Beautiful. I'm already getting really scared about the next boss fight. Because we have to keep in mind the moment... Wait. No. Well, yes, no, kind of. Wait, I just realized that. So with the second hook that I have, I can just pick out the kitty item, right? And then we already get 1 bonus kit, but it renews the first one that is there. That doesn't do, like, that doesn't work, no. Oh, like, so if you have 3 kits and you pick up more kits, the first one in line gets all of the triggers. So even if you trigger this item 5 million times, it will just refresh the very first kiddo, and all the other ones are still just on 1 turn and will disappear. So it's useless, you know, it does nothing. I think I already have a Blockmaster, so we'll take that. No, never mind, I didn't have that. I think this was on a reset run, maybe. But I never picked a perk in a reset run, right? I don't know why I thought I had a Blockmaster. It's just wonky. We needed a double hit for this normal enemy. No. Well, that's, you know what? That's honestly, that's not bad. So we'll do this. Imagine I got both of them. This would have been insane. I can technically try to dig this one out, but it's very unlikely to happen. No! Shizzle dizzle. Okay, maybe I could have gotten 3 of them. I don't think so. This is limited, so that's good. Reroll is also nice. That's, well, can't do that. I will go for a little bit of HP. I don't know what it would do. I have no money left. I didn't even notice that. Yes, let's get some money back. Fight out of the dead. Okay. 8,000 HP, by the way. I can't beat that. Like, it's literally impossible. Okay. But okay, crits, dex, crits. Those are a thing. 20% bonus damage. We need the 20% bonus damage. Come on. No, and all of them are infinite. You don't do anything. You honestly also don't do anything. I can go for this. Yes. Because now we can apply frost to the enemies, turn it into soak, which is a % bonus damage, which will multiply with our % increase. So that's nice. You know, the kiddos that have the bonus damage. Oh my god, even these guys. Yeah, we can't one-shot them anymore. Oh my, I just realized we're on floor 43. We're actually quite high with this. What? Like, well, no, but that is high, right? Yeah. Minimalist, yo, greedy. This is the second one. Perfect, so it can't appear anymore. Do I? Sure. That could be interesting. Maybe not. But I think it could be interesting for the fights we can't win. Yeah, like, you did nothing all game long. Like, are you kidding me, actually? So how much damage is this? It's still so much damage. This is actually absurd. I hope I never rolled past the kitty bonus. I just realized that. I don't think I actually know what it looks like, you know, so I may just miss it. Okay, it's called Catnip with a cat and lovey-dovey eyes. I'll keep it on my mind. How's it looking here? Still easy. We still had 1 full attack left. Yeah, you're funny. Do we? No, we don't need that. And Perk Mania. Vaccine, one-time thing. Very good, out of the way. I like it. I mean, it's cool that I get so many things out of the way, but the point of that is to actually get what you want to get. And so far, I haven't gotten it. Like, we only got 1 of them. And I believe there's also one that gives you a % crit chance, which I'm missing. Is it now time to pick that up? Because I could use my second claw. Yeah. Right. I will use my second claw to pick that out. My kitties will block the damage on me. And then we have a double harpoon. The first one will pick out the kitty item to resummon them. The second harpoon will then attack the enemies and destroy them. Yeah, no, that's good. Well, that's actually my fear. Oh god, did you really have to do this the first turn you're in? Okay. Oh my god, look at the edge there. That was really close to just falling off. I think it's a good idea, but it can go wrong and mess up the entire... Just how many times have I seen you? Well, I think this is only the 3rd time, but it happens so fast in succession. Let's get this. I will not get this one. That's like impossible. Critical hit chance. We actually got it. Gain 10 strength if there are no items. I mean, you know what? I'll just collect all of them. Doesn't matter. This could be our fan. It was our fan! Ooh, no. No bonus damage for all pets. Unique. Good. Perfect. Out of the way. Mr. So, when exactly did that happen? You put the poison on the kitty. We know that already. Okay, so, here's the thing. I can't use this. It has a 1-turn delay, so I also can't use it in general, just for funsies to show you what happens. So I think the only thing I want to do now is, I want to get the harpoon. Nice. Next turn, we have a double harpoon. Okay, I guess we just have it for 2 turns in a row. That's also amazing. So now is where we would use the whistle. Okay, this is the whole plan. Whistle me away. Then we use the next claw to just attack. And that's totally fine, right? Because we can still do this one. Yeah, we have less attacks on this. One less attack. Perfect, weaklings. Less HP on the enemies. Nice. We do have one less attack because the first item used gets a bonus trigger. But I mean, the alternative is that we don't have the kiddos that multiply our damage, and it sounds stupid. Did I get something? None of these can be upgraded, right? Yeah. Oh my god, it happened. +1 bonus trigger. No, well, yeah. Cool. We got +1 bonus trigger and we lost 2 triggers on it. That's totally worth it. You did it again. Now we can see the true power. Watch this. 1161 damage times 5 times 4 times 20 in total. Yeah, now we hit a new level. Like, this is the new level. We need this, though, for the boss fight, so if this now doesn't land next to it, this was kind of useless. I don't want to lose on floor 50, okay? Just get me one floor higher. I'm fine to lose the next one, Cream Puff. That's just a pet and would replace one of our pets. We can't do that. 29,000 HP. You had to mess it up, didn't you? And this is also really hard to grab out. Okay. Bam. There's a bit of a problem. You have only 2 reflects. That means if I sacrifice 2 of our children, you know? It's like, I'm not saying you should do that, okay? Obviously, you have to look after your children. You have to take care of them, okay? But if something were to happen to 2 of the children, then the rest of us can attack the boss and take him down. What? What? How is that in any way logic? What happened to my gold? Huh? How? Why would this hit me? Cool. Wait, but why would this hit me? That doesn't make any sense, you buffoon. Yeah, I had my kids in front of me. Oh, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See you the next time.